Competitiveness is something that will naturally come in any game and sport. We'll usually try to compete to be the best at something. But how can a video game, taken to a professional level, become a multi-million sport industry? Hello everybody, my name is Glytch, and join me today as I discuss how and why eSports manages to cash in billions of dollars a year and manage to pull in some of the most impressive viewerships in recent years. The very origin of esports can be tracked down to the early 1980s, with Billy Mitchell's 6 impressive world records in different arcade games, and TV shows such as Starcade, Video Game and Arcade Top 10, and Game Master. All shows where players would face off in arcade games. But none of this would really be considered esports. That came way later. In 1997, Dennis Thresh Fong won in the Red Annihilation Quake tournament in E3. This event was considered to be the very first esport competition to take place, and Dennis to be the very first pro gamer. For the next decade, mainstream media and professional gaming scenes would not have much interaction. The exception to this was Korea, where 2 TV channels were dedicated to 24/7-hour coverages of esports. Fast forward to 2007, when the MLG took a chance on television. They would broadcast the MLG 2006 Pro Circuit, which featured Halo. Yet, this was a lost cause, as it did not grab the mainstream attention. It is 2011, and Justin TV launches a spin-off streaming network called Twitch TV, a streaming service exclusive for gaming. That day, everything changed forever. Twitch went on to become one of the most popular streaming platforms on the planet, and viewerships from gaming blew up. A great example for this is the League of Legends World Championship, where in 2011, it only had 1.7 million viewers, and only 2 years later, it would be 32 million more. Something that helped set apart esports scene from traditional sports was the fact that some of the most popular esports games, such as League of Legends, were not only multiplayer, but they were also free and online. They managed to give a player a unique experience like never before. The entry level was never set as low as it was on esports. The games were a viral phenomenon, so they only fed into the esports scene. Probably one of the most remarkable moments in gaming history was in August 2013. It was the finals for Season 3 of League of Legends World Championship, which managed to sell out the Staples Center in only 1 hour. Bear in mind, this stadium has a capacity of 15,000 people. It was huge for esports, and the people started to notice how much of a big deal this was. Esports kept on growing. Not only did its pull prices and viewership expand exponentially over a few years, but so did confusion generated by them.
I'm totally in the minority. First of all, explain how you can make a profession out of this. How do they actually get paid?
So, okay, obviously there are different prize pots for different games and they vary in size. So next weekend is the Call of Duty World Championships. The prize pot for that is $1 million. So the top team will take away 400,000.
Maybe I could get interested.
That's more interesting. Now you're interested, right? So there's a lot of money to be had there.
Have you guys seen eSports and the E-League?
I don't know if that's sports, but it's great
asking if you've seen it.
I have not seen it, Ernest.
I have seen it. More than 12 million people attended live eSports events in the U.S. and Western Europe in 2014.
I had zero knowledge of the fact that this exists.
You didn't know there were cyber athletes?
My hand to God, I didn't know there were but my issue is it's still not a sport.
It is 2015 when gamers rose up when we were attacked.
YouTube launched a new video network yesterday where you can watch other people play video games. For real, the whole network. It's called the We Should All Be Very Ashamed of Ourselves for Failing as Parents channel. Actually, it's called YouTube Gaming, and I don't get that. To me, watching another person play video games is like going to a restaurant and having someone eat your food for you, just if you like them.
This quickly became Jimmy's most disliked videos, and gamers were furious.
Smurfy JCK, yeah, effing kill yourself, you ignorant F. It's clear you have no clue what you're talking about, you irrelevant old man. You're most probably just salty due to all these gamers and entertainers making more money than you. You need to accept what the world has come to. Some people enjoy watching sports, some enjoy watching esports. Stop hating.
Something that Jimmy and most of the mainstream media missed was how much esports had grown. It was no longer something little and rushed. It was huge and one of the most viewed forms of entertainment. The viewership for some of these events could say so much about how big esports had grown. Over 46 million unique viewers watched the LCS or League Championship Series final. A number so big that not only would it have 23 million more average viewers than the NBA finals that same year, but it would also change the perception of media forever. Newspapers wrote articles about it, about tips to invest in esports market. This was shortly followed by a massive investor bringing a lot of money to the market, like the Philadelphia 76ers, Shaq and Magic Johnson. The next year, Miami Heat would also invest in professional gaming, and there was so much more to come. Despite being one of mainstream media's most hated industries and having so much backlash from many, when we look at data by Newzoo, Forbes and Business Insider, we can finally picture how much esports has really grown. This article by Forbes shows us how much esports has grown into having a viewership larger than the American football and rugby together. It doesn't stop there. This article by Newzoo projects the growth of not only viewership in esports, but also the revenue from esports. And it is amazing to see how much it is estimated that by 2021, the revenue will be almost 4 times as large as it was in 2016. These numbers might not seem too big compared to the NFL or NBA's, but bear in mind, none of these industries are projected to make their revenue 4 times as large in only 5 years. Money coming in, sponsorships taking place, and an ever-growing audience, things look bright for esports. And for the foreseeable future, we can say that it's safe that there is a new competitor in the sports industry, and it's here to stay. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more uploads like this. Also, let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on esports? If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more uploads like this. Also, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts on esports are, and if you think that they will take over the traditional sport industry in the future. That was it for today. See you all next time.